welcome to another segment of DSU Inside Perspective. I'm Carlos Holmes, and this is the show where we talk with faculty, staff, students, alumni, or guests about some of the things that are going on in the world or some of the great things that are going on at Delaware State University. Today's segment, we're going to keep it right here. We're going to talk about something great that's happening at Delaware State University. And I have with me today Dr. Nandita Das. She is an associate professor of finance here in our College of Business here at Delaware State University. Thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome.
And I asked you to be on the show because I hear we have a new academic offering in the College of Business. What is that?
That's right. We have a certified financial planning minor program, which is basically a program that will help you to be a financial planner, but with CFP board registered, which means right now everyone cannot call themselves a financial planner. The gold standard is really the CFP, and in fact that is the standard, and by that we mean there are 4 E's for the CFP requirement, which is education, ethics, examination and experience. By taking this minor under the College of Business, you will be fulfilling the 2 E's, which is education and ethics, and experience and examination, which will actually make you ready to take the CFP exam. And once you have the necessary experience, you will be able to call yourself a certified financial planner. And this is being offered as a minor. The reason we thought of this being a minor is it's open to everyone. It's under the College of Business, but if you fulfill the requirements, education course requirements there, which are basically the 6 courses that you have to take. You could be a history major, you could be a math major, you could still do the CFP minor. And there is actually a huge demand for this industry.
So, you know, we are an HBCU, a historically black university. We have, last I saw, 70% of our population was African American. Do we have a lot of African Americans that serve as financial planners?
Actually, that's a very good question, and the answer to your question is no. We do not have, in fact, enough African American financial planners that serve the profession, and that's why there is a huge demand for African American financial planners. In fact, there is a need for diversity in terms of race, age and gender. So yes, financial planning there is a need, and we are specifically looking for African American financial planners that are young people also.
So I guess, you know, part of the lesson to learn here is that you can't just accept financial advice from just anybody. And we are providing a program here where people can get education in terms of how to be financial planners. Correct?
That's right, because certified financial planning is the standard, and once you have that CFP designation, you can serve the population. That's your fiduciary responsibility. You can serve the population right. And going back to the fact that people initially thought that financial planning is only for the rich. I don't have money, so I don't need a financial plan. That's not the case. Financial planning is for everyone. So, and hence there is now people have realized that there is a need for this planning industry, and the planning industry has come a long way, financial planning industry has come a long way, and then they have realized that there is a huge need for African American male and female financial planners. And I stress the word male because in my look for the financial planning professionals, I have realized that even though we say there is a dearth of African American financial planners, there are in fact some African American female financial planners, but we don't find so many African American male planners.
Now, CFP board standard, the Certified Financial Planning Board standard, is that a regional certification or is that a national certification?
It's national and international.
Oh, international too, okay.
Yeah.
So, now with respect to this program, how many credit hours does it take to fulfill this minor?
It's 21 credit hours, but out of those 21 credit hours, many of them could be like when I advise my students, if you have a free credit, COB free elective. So some of these courses, though I'm talking about 21 credit hours for someone who is a music major. For them that might be 21 credit hours, but not necessarily for all. All we have to do is we want to make sure that the main 4 courses are taken care of. But there might be some prerequisite for those 4 courses, and that's what adds up to 21.
I see. But there might be some, for instance, finance majors that might have already fulfilled some
Exactly.
of those courses.
Accounting majors, economics majors, many of them would have fulfilled those ones.
We've started this program. Is it possible that this could eventually become a major?
Yes, there is a good possibility that this can become a major. Right now, I have enough, I've seen a latent demand, and in fact, on March 17th, we are having a formal event where students and prospective students, not only from Delaware State University, but from surrounding areas and non-traditional career changes can come to this event and figure out, hey, these are my options. I can also be, because we have in this industry many career changes. Physicians thinking, oh, guess what? I want to be a financial planner because I can, my prospective clients are going to be physicians. And sports management people, because athletes, when they get that big signing bonus, they don't know what to do with the money. And if I am a sports management major, I know what it is to be an athlete, but at the same time, if I do a minor in financial planning, they can relate to me because guess what, I have sports management degree. And now I can help them manage their money better. So this field is wide open for everyone.
Now, we were talking about this accreditation, and you said it's not only a national accreditation, but it's also an international accreditation.
Right.
But the College of Business has an international accreditation unto itself as a business school.
That's right.
Isn't this the kind of thing that's kind of expected of an internationally accredited school?
Yes, AACSB accreditation. I mean, this minor is a requirement. The specific thing about this industry is it has its own self-governing body, which is the CFP board. Plus, more interesting about our college and the minor under this College of Business is this is out of the 5 HBCUs, there are 107 HBCUs. Out of that, only 5 HBCUs have this program, CFP board registered program, and out of those 5, only 2 of them are in the College of Business. And this is the only program who have faculty that are also practitioners. So that kind of gives a different flavor to the students.
Well, this program here at Delaware State is the only one of those 5 HBCUs that have faculty that are actually financial planners.
That's right.
Oh, wow. That's something else.
Yeah.
So, so is that the path we're going to go here eventually to make this one of our new majors?
Yes, what we are trying to do is we'll have finance major, and then there will be parts of you can do corporate finance, you can do financial planning. But we're going to leave the minor also because I personally see a lot of career changes. And again, as I said, that this is open to all. So you don't necessarily have to be a major. We will do a major, but the minor will always be there.
Okay. Now, you've been at Delaware State University now since... When did you get here?
2010, so it's now 7 years
so
almost.
You've been here 7 years. Is this one of your top accomplishments in bringing this minor forth?
Actually, yes, you said that. That's my biggest pride, and even my students know that this has been a work in action for quite some time. In fact, we got a grant for emerging certified financial planning program from TD Ameritrade last summer, and we ended up going to NASDAQ for the closing bell ceremony. Okay. So that was a big achievement for us.
Well, I thank you for coming on and sharing with our audience this new business option, financial planning. We have this now as a minor in our College of Business here at Delaware State University. Thank you so much for being on the show. And thank you for joining us for another segment of DSU Inside Perspective. Everyone have a good day.